Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Masters of the World. I'm your host, Galvin. Where last time we did the Great Privatization, and we paid off most of our debt, which has proven pretty good for us, not gonna lie. Like, having only 14 billion in debt is pretty good. A surplus of 41%, and growth rates are in at 1.64%. That's actually good. That'll bring the inflation down. I want to go for, like, parity with the dollar. I'm not sure if that's actually a good thing. Yep, and it's election time. Election time, election time. That means right after this, I'll probably declare war because, hey, I don't have to worry about my popular opinion for a while. Oh, jeez. So, at the end of the last episode, I talked about the construction of new maternity hospitals. And, indeed, it's about that time. I'm going to be aiming for 500 of these. These are very important as they significantly help child mortality rates and, you know, make sure the mothers don't die along with their children. So, I'm going to look for about 500 of these. And over the last couple in Chihuahua. There. So, 500 of those. I'm going to build a lot of psychiatric hospitals. I'm going to look for 100 of these. Like I said, we're doing medical infrastructure upgrades with my newfound windfall of wealth. Social centers. I guess we'll just build 18 of these. There. I luckily also have a fuckload of manpower and can do this. Alright, I'm thinking 150 hospitals should be sufficient. So, the great medical infrastructure upgrade. Life expectancy should shoot through the roof. Among other things. Let's face it here. Like, we can go over and have a look at some of our medical stats here. With, that's not 86%, by the way, that's 86.14 per thousand, so 8.614%. We have 11,000 people per medical doctor, 2,500 people per hospital bed. That's unacceptable. We all know that. Thanks to the fact that the system's now cleaned up just a little bit, I'll put the last 5 in Chihuahua. I always tend to focus on the capital. Good. Good. I need more doctors, by the way. Alright. Like, this is improving. That's the scary part. Life expectancy on the rise. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, so medicine, we just expanded the system, per se. It expanded, being a term I use loosely at this point. More like, made a system. Like, let's be fair here. I just kind of am just be like, okay, we have nothing. Let's build an entire medical network system across the country. So, how much did that cost me? Well, only about 142 billion. It's actually not bad. Infrastructure pretty cheap, as it turns out. And we have absolutely no shortage of manpower. Apparently we do. Yeah, we can only build like about 3,700 schools. Jeez. Okay, let's try that again. Distribute over full territory. 3,600, give or take here. Yeah, it's bugging out for me. Let's just reopen the screen. Try that again. Actually, maybe I should build research compounds first. No. I need actual things. Like, we actually have enough teachers here. This is pretty good for teachers, let's face it. Considering the state of my general education system, among other issues that tend to sorely exist around here. There we are. The number of teachers we have is acceptable, somehow. We still have a pretty sizable excess. I really wonder what this miscellaneous is. Alright. What is miscellaneous and makes up 30%, roughly? Health and Social Security, 31%. Yeah, that's about right. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Huh. And they freed him. Good. Helps to have good relations with everybody around the world. It's not actually so much that, it's so much as people want me to fund them. So, if they capture a guy from my country, they will do absolutely nothing to him. Because they want funding. Right. At least we still have occasional planes going to, like, Russia. Which is pretty nice. Alright.
Let me be straightforward.
Am I taking the wrong path? I disagree highly. I think I'm taking a very good path. I think I'm taking an excellent path. Thank you. 6.2 billion GDP. There's been slight increase as time goes on. Alright. Start by doing that. Start by doing that. That's barely providing me with shit. Let's face facts here. There are sometimes protests over that, but it's probably better I cut it. There. That'll make this this country a lot more attractive to business. Business. Okay. Traffic is jammed. I'll work on it. Yeah. Right now, 1286. Jeez. Yeah. Our manpower for constructing new infrastructure is rising rapidly. And a good thing it is, too. So, in other news, we have our social centers completed, at least. And some maternity hospitals. 72. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Okay. What was this demonstration over? Yeah, that happens on occasion. If I don't do that, but that's okay. Like I said, hopefully now we will see a boon to our industry. As you know, it's private sector now. And suddenly, they pay a lot less in taxes. Ideal. Come on, come on. Companies don't hate inheritance tax, which is a good thing. Like, they never die, so nobody ever inherits anything, so they never actually get taxed by it. It's already 84, for the record. I clicked on that and noticed at the bottom it read 84. It's like, oh dear, that's changing fast, isn't it? Hard to tell if that's all just into the building structure, however. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Population growth in percent. That's a lovely growth rate we have there. The hell did I do in September that caused that? What the absolute shit? That's... Oh, it's probably the increase to doctors, wasn't it? Probably. That's when I doubled up the number of doctors. Oh, yeah. Election time. Maybe. Yep. Good. Extreme poverty worsening. 29%. So, back to where we started. Yeah. Turns out keeping people out of extreme poverty is hard. 496. So, we're getting good growth here. At least I think we are. It's hard to say. Education. Good, so we now have our everything to focus at it. Here we are. We're going to need all of it. What does that do for the debt? Yeah, we should probably slow down for the... Well, the quarter's over, so we'll see.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described.
That's fine. 2 arrests. I'll take it. That leaves 1 person in the organization. Yep. Assassinate him at any cost. Alright. Apparently we need to make campaign statements. Otherwise people are going to get mad at us. So... World average 13.7. The average in the AU is 9.51. Yeah, I don't have a VAT tax. You'll buy shit here for good stuff. Do some immigration right now. Hovering now pretty badly. Vote for me, and tomorrow the future. Let's just make empty promises. I've proven, at this point, that I can be trusted. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. I still have a fair bit of debt racked on, though. So watch out for it. 82% of the vote intention. Just jump technology improving the yellow fuel batteries. A remarkable system for high-powered fuel batteries based on new magnetic alloy. Hydrogen engines that are cleanly more first, but we can probably optimize technology their manufacturing process. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's render it commercially accessible to the entire world. Because I'm interested to see if this will show up as, like, you know, new head of army, okay. Excellent. 4% economic growth. Exactly.
Good morning. I didn't come.
Alright, what do you got for me? Fuel. Quality 3. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we can have a deal here. Make it a little lower. 10,000? Yeah. That's the problem I have with negotiating these days with the AI. It's just not possible. Also, holy fuck, Trinidad and Tobago produces a lot of oil. Like, I don't think they produce that much oil. I think things are bugging. Again.
One of my men succeeded in...
Yes, bring him down. You're bringing down literally one man. Oh. Alright, so even more popularity. There's a tsunami. Immediate 10 billion in emergency aid. That'll fix everything. Deploy everything. Yes, tsunami in northern Somalia. An effective prevention. Sanitary situation is stabilizing. Excellent. A lot of wounded, but not particularly many dead, thankfully. That's good. So yeah. Population per hospital bed, now 412. I actually dare say that's still not enough. But maybe it is, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if it is or not. Life expectancy jumping up really fast now. All of a sudden, with all this new number seropositive. Ugh. That's not good. Yeah, we're having an AIDS epidemic. I don't even know where to begin to take care of that. So. I need to have a quick look here. Because one of these most popular things is in... Okay, Khartoum. It's one of the most populated cities ever, so I want to make sure I get some extra hospitals in there as well. And in Shiwa. There. I want to make sure we have extra hospitals. We're going for, I think, 250 hospitals. Yeah, that sounds good. Grand medical expansion. Like, it's great. It truly is. Now, build 100 more hospitals. Go. We're getting up there. Only 381. Yeah. So, population per medical doctor is not good enough. We need to up that significantly, I think. Yep. So, all these new hospitals opening up all over the country. Our population growth rate just spiked like holy Jesus Christ as well. Let's not forget that. That's always entertaining. Oh dear God, it doesn't stop going up either. Oh sweet Jesus Christ, we're doomed. Doomed. Oh shit. Oh dear. Okay. So... Yep. And we thought that was an increase. No, that was an increase. Jesus Christ. So many hospitals. We've built so many freaking hospitals. I mean, it actually seems like a lot, but in reality it's not. Here's the thing, I have half the population of the US right now. Well, a little less than, but still. 250 hospitals. I think there's more than that in the US. I think there's a lot more than that in the US. I'd say there's probably at least 2,000, if not more. So we have a long way to go if we are to even remotely match the US in healthcare. And the US is about the worst in the first world. So, you know, we'd have a long way to go even then.
I didn't come in.
Actually, considering how well I fund my system, it's probably better than the American system. Fuel. Alright. 12. Ugh, I don't even know. The game sometimes is weird. Alright. National holiday. Good. So. The terrorists have been eliminated. Counter-terrorists win. So, we have completed one of the check marks on the way to a modern state. We have removed all of the terrorist problems in our country. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you know, housing construction seems like a decent idea. Because I'm looking at homeless people. Yeah, we need to deal with that. Like, I have a lot of workers. And I need them to work. And get to it. Oh, insufficient manpower. And, yeah, a little more. Ooh, careful there. Ooh. Yeah, once you hit 10,000, it becomes a lot harder to properly calibrate anything. Good enough. So yeah, let's build 90,000 houses, why don't we? Suddenly the homeless people problem will be a lot less of an issue. Good. We've kind of neglected housing. Well, to be fair, we've neglected a lot of things. Housing only being one of them. There. What I'm now going to wait for is hopefully an increase in primary school attendance rate. I've probably, increased school numbers by 5%. I'd hope for at least a small percentage of them to actually get the high school attendance rate. Here's the thing. If the student-teacher ratio is 21 to 1, here, then I have just over 1 million teachers, no? Maybe. It's hard to say. But that would put me at 21 million kids in 16 or 17,000 schools. That's hardly acceptable. Yeah, so we got an extra 10,000 schools. 76% voter turnout. Score one for me, huh? Got nothing to say down there, little Archibald? Yeah, I seem to run things just fine. Tutorial man's not on me. Ah, I see you're here to berate
Hello?
me about winning my election.
I am at the central square. Here we are, it's rumbling.
I'm just gonna hang up on your sorry ass, because I don't care what you have to say. I won the fucking election with 80% of the fucking vote. Damn straight I was reelected. That's why the parliament exists solely as a consultative body. Yeah. Unfortunately, houses are under construction right now, so no more schools. But, I don't know. That number isn't changing either, which is the concerning part. I really hope that I'm wrong and not everybody there is considered a teacher. Oh yeah, right, and our government just dismissed, didn't it? We have a new government. So, let's see who will resign right away. There's generally always a couple people who are just like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. I don't know why I accepted this position. I hate the Prime Minister. Nope, there's our first one, right? Nope. Surprisingly, no one, no one. Well. So how goes the construction of Cecil 1? Because that will be a good use for my manpower soon. Holy shit, the manpower here. The problem is the profits haven't changed at all, which I don't know if that's good or bad, really. Sell it off for $1 trillion. That's awful. I think 2.5 million men is actually enough for me, however. I think I can come to accept this. GDP's on the rise. How's unemployment doing, by the way? Unemployment. That would be here, yes? Yes. 25%. Could be worse. It's actually not bad. I mean, compared to Zimbabwe, who has 95.8% unemployment. Yep. Yeep. Alright. I'm hoping for industry growth. In places that aren't just me. I think I'm probably getting most of the industry growth just simply because I pay well compared to everybody else. If I had to take an actual guess. Yeah, let's reclaim like 11 billion. Uh-huh. Good. So reduce the pay. GDP's on the up. And most of that is industry, because farming's barely managed to move anywhere. Bet wager. Moving up a little bit. Vegetables are actually starting to get the occasional person. And hopefully colza still don't produce enough of it. Tell you what. Gee, maybe, I don't know. Having 35 million people working the fields is not ideal. Let's turn it down to 5 million. I'm not just going to create fake jobs that do nothing. Let's be realistic there. Creating like 30 million fake jobs is not helping the economy. Well, it is, but I'd prefer that the people were just unemployed. And that way they could get into the industries. Although that will take forever. And I probably should keep them in fake jobs for the time being. Yeah, I think industries and everything in general have like a hiring rate based on like their size. So at this point, you know, some industries have grown so massive that they can just hire as many people as they want. I'm looking at like electrical materials here.
Good morning.
Empty-handed? Sure. What do you got here? Sodas. I have this problem with this. Where I don't know my own purchase price. Refuse. What the fuck is this shit? Without accurate information, I can't make like those decisions. Alright. How does Zimbabwe have that much unemployment and... Okay, we finally edge out Zimbabwe in the HDI. Oh god. Good news, everybody. We're ahead of Zimbabwe in the HDI. Oh, sweet Christ. Yeah, there you go. Population. Population growth, yo. Oh, man. So, 4,160 people per medical doctor. That's still not enough. We'll wait for it to reach 56,000. Population per hospital bed's getting more reasonable, but I'd like to bring that to
Good morning.
What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I honestly do not know. I can't figure it out personally. There's no way for me to engage in international trade anymore, which sucks.
Good news.
Good. Cash surpluses are really good. Because we are still like, what is this, 150 billion? 160 billion in debt. Anything we can pay off is always nice. We have a decent excess, and GDP is in growth. How's our inflation? 5.58%. Good. So inflation's running down. And how goes industry? It continues to grow on us. Good. So did unemployment ever go up? Not really, huh? So it turns out those phantom jobs don't seem to do anything. Like, they don't even affect unemployment figures. I don't know why it says it hires that many people when it clearly does not. Increasing efficient, excellent. 4% growth rate is pretty much my sweet spot. Like, 4 to 5% is what I consider the sweet spot for growth. More than that, you start taking on too much inflation. Below that, and you could be doing better. The opposition. It's true. My policies are working pretty well. You know. 9 months, so yeah, that'll take a little while. Hopefully it should be done soon. Alright, government waste. I don't know. I'd say we aren't wasting shit here. Child mortality rate on its way down. That's good. I'm hoping these hospitals are done soon. So I'd like to see my new patient, population per hospital bed stat. I think 100 is probably a little too good. Maybe 300. Hell, even 4, probably okay. Problem is I have no idea, like, how often people, like, what percent of the people are in the hospital on average? Like, at any given point in time? What percent of the population? I'd like to think 0.1%. But it's really hard to say. Either way, we now have 250 hospitals. So, let's find out. 251 people per hospital bed. I accept that.
Our sportsmen.
I accept that. That is a good amount. Like, we have 10 times the hospitals we did in 2012. We have a few more social centers. I think I need a lot more of those. You know, 500 maternity hospitals, so that's great. That's still going up. Okay. Population per medical doctor, yep. Still improving too. Alright. We're doing well with this. Our medical reform seems to be doing alright. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem no matter what I do, I can't improve primary school attendance rate. Which is annoying. I'm not sure what to do about that. I really am not. On the other hand, I think we need more friggin' high schools as well, so... yeah, we'll have a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of manpower and a lot of money we can spend. Problem is, that's 10 billion per thing. I guess we can probably take on the debt. Yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully we can take on the debt. So yeah, I'm interested to see how Cecil does, since it's considered very good. Perhaps as a semi-well-developed now African country. I say that with an HDI of 0.38. To be fair, that is actually pretty well developed for Africa. Who knows? Maybe we can use it.
Our sportsmen are ready.
Yeah, go for it. Words of encouragement. You're the speechwriter, not me. We don't actually have a policy on sects. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter much. And other religions / atheists are constantly increasing. Always good to see. At the expense of the other religions. Alright. Of course we will attend. This is a grand day for the new Ethiopian Empire. So, at some point we do have to invade South Sudan, though. Seriously. Have to. Alright. You're pretty happy with things. Good. Good. I should also consider the production of nuclear missiles. Definitely should. I have no idea what these communication bases are. You know what? For 50 billion, I feel like a satellite launch pad is not a terrible waste of money, you know? I am that kind of crazy person. Yeah, just drop it for 50 billion right there. Maybe. It's on my possibilities. One of many. We're becoming a slowly developed African nation as our GDP increases. I don't know if it's increasing faster than our population. Oh no, wait, it's not. That will probably require me to privatize things. Trade balance didn't change at all. Maybe I have no idea what I'm doing with any of this stuff. Maybe. But on the other hand, like, my sector's nationalized profit are still throwing me, 1.8 million. So, I really do want to free up the service sector as well, but this sector is so profitable. Like, holy shit, is it profitable. Like, if I sell off the services sector, I will have to raise taxes. So I guess I should focus right now on industry. We are an industrial nation. It is our largest sector. I think. I don't know. It's pretty close. And it is pretty close. And, you know what? That's alright. We're getting up there. We're catching up now to South Africa. Which is pretty nice. It's a good start. We'll need industry and service if we are to continue competition and development. In the meantime, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin, signing